Hey crafty friends, this is Jenny from crafttestdummies.com, and today we're going to talk about really interesting things, paper, but not just any paper, cork paper and burlap paper, both from Die Cuts with Review. So buckle up, stay tuned, and we're going to see how to use cork paper and burlap paper in projects. Okay, so these are really cool, fun ways of interjecting more texture into your projects. And this is great for scrapbooking, card making, even mixed media. So the first thing we're going to do is look at the burlap paper stack. Now this one is in particular 6 by 6 inches, and there are 24 sheets, and it's all the same product. So I'm just going to flip it through so you can see the texture, but it's a beautiful open weave burlap. The good news is that it's stabilized on this paper backing, so unlike regular burlap, you're not going to have all kinds of frayed edges and dust when you go to use it. Now as for the cork, it's a little bit different. Again, this is also a 6 by 6 paper stack, and there are 15 sheets in this one, but these are adhesive backed. So that means on each paper you're going to get already adhesive applied, and I'm just going to peel it back so you can see, ta-da! So that you can go ahead and use this in a variety of different ways and then apply it right onto your project. So let's take a look at some samples. Here is some of our burlap paper, and I've sprayed it with some spray inks, and you can see here what I've sprayed. So it will accept the inks, although because it has a nubby texture, you won't catch much metallic action. And the color will be affected by the fact that it's kind of brown to begin with. Here on the cork paper, boy, can you really see that metallic effect there. I think that's pretty cool. I didn't think that would happen with the cork paper, but it does. Just an example too, I cut this with regular household scissors, and it cut very easily. I didn't even need special scissors. But what I do want to point out is, if you notice, there's a nice crisp edge here with very little fraying, which is unlike regular burlap. Normally if you have burlap instead of burlap paper, it's just going to create a dusty mess everywhere. But because it's backed with paper, it is so much cleaner to work with. Love it. So I also used some of my Bigs dies, like the big steel rule dies, and both cut fabulously. Now, then I went ahead and I tried to do some smaller dies, and I had kind of mixed results. I felt like it worked pretty well. Let me show you here. So this is the Spellbinders die, and then here are the results. Here it didn't cut through the little intricate pieces on the burlap, but it cut the overall shape out pretty well. And with the cork paper, it actually cut a really nice detail. And again, this has the adhesive on the back. So that was pretty cool. Then I tried one of these type of dies. This is like a Thinlits die. Cork, A++, worked great. Burlap, kind of mixed results. Didn't cut completely cleanly through. You see here I could use some scissors to trim that up. Also, interestingly, it embossed the foam on the die. So that was kind of unexpected. So I tried it on my Cricut, and I actually cut it upside down, thinking that it would go through the paper better, but still I got, kind of mixed results. This is not good. I would not recommend using it in your Cricut unless you are an advanced Cricut user and you can come up with some great ideas. This is just a basic pennant shape, and this is cork side up, and you see it just scraped it all to heck. And on the burlap paper, it almost cut this shape out, but not quite. And this was also, by the way, a multiple cut. It went through 3 times. And with the pennant shape, not at all. So, kind of moves around. So, maybe not so much with your die cutting machine. But, interestingly, you can stamp on it. So here is using Memento Luxe ink. I stamped on the burlap. I think that is a really great look, actually. And here I stamped the cork, again with Memento Luxe. Notice the nice dark impression that you get on the cork. So there you go. There's some information about cork paper and burlap paper from Die Cuts with a View. I hope this was helpful to you. Please give it a thumbs up if you found this to be a helpful video. We would love it if you subscribe to our channel. And also check us out at crafttestdummies.com. Thanks much and have a crafty day.